All right, it's September 29th, and, this week, having a green screen, you gotta prepare stuff. You gotta have, images and stuff, and plan a little bit so you can display stuff, over my left, right, whole screen, shoulder, even prepare some stuff, regardless, go D-backs, because, first off, also, had to get a 25th anniversary hat there. Arizona born, like myself, and hopefully we get this either while I'm recording this, or over the weekend we just gotta get one in. So, anyways, tangent. Regardless, though, I was like, we gotta prepare stuff, and let's be adventurous. Let's try something new, and I think we're gonna try it here with the most famous search engine we all know, right? That's Bing, right? That also means we're being adventurous because I don't know what Bing is gonna bring up when I do some of this stuff. But let's see. Where should we go? Yeah. Urban exploring is really cool. Let's see. Let's try exploring abandoned mall. Right. Oh, I see pines. No, let's stick to mall. With power still on. The largest abandoned mall. Let's do this one. Let's be adventurous. Alright. And let's do that. And, actually, you want to hear it, right? And we can go full screen. And full screen.
In today's episode,
there's some interesting music here, hopefully. I don't know if I should be worried about, claims. Now that I'm thinking about this. Let's turn that down then. Just to be safe, right? Maybe they use license-free stuff. Regardless. So here's an abandoned mall. What is that? That's like the Bed Bath & Beyond, right? Or not Bed Bath & Beyond. Well, wait. Candle. I'm forgetting stuff. Regardless. Hey, we know that one. It looks like an eerie, cool neon paradise, right? Let's skip their intro. And food. Okay, here we go. Now we're exploring. The things they leave, right? At curves. And people also living there. Is that a lamp? Even though there's lighting? Let's get into them all. Let's see. Yeah. I'm sure this is super exciting. Let's see. Let's try something else. I'm sure. Let's see. Let's try riding a roller coaster. This should be fun, right? Videos of riding a roller coaster. Sky Scream. That sounds fun, right? Let's do this one. Let's go full screen, right? Wait, there we go. Here we go. It's like what, arms up, right? Oh, they'd probably be falling back, right? This is Germany. This is Theme Park Review, by the way, if you're wondering what channel. Make sure, give the shout out to those people. Whoa. Okay, this is more exciting than that mall. Whoa. I don't know. This is exciting as a concert, I'm sure, right? Yeah. Man, it keeps just going back and forth, right? All right. We can we can get off that, right? Boom. I think we can. There we go. All right. Well, that is exciting. But you know what's more exciting? Watching your favorite bands and musicians playing, right? And I got, as always, a weekly assortment of suggestions that you might want to go check out around the Phoenix and Arizona area. So let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Shoujo Says Go, where I still recommend masking up, as I still occasionally say safely go there. And yeah, because COVID's definitely been spreading, I've had friends reach out, I've had friends post of catching it and not being able to make things, and even also just tours and events being unfortunately postponed, and that sucks. Jeff Rosenstock canceled 2 weeks of his remaining September dates just because 3 members caught it. Yeah, so that sucks. So let's do what we can to mitigate and slow the spread of this. The flu's coming, all that stuff. Let's be careful. It helps also with our immunocompromised friends because they like music too and they want to get out, right? And, also the touring bands, so they don't have to cancel dates or postpone dates or reschedule dates, that kind of stuff. Plus, you want to do everything you can to just mitigate your chances to catch longer symptoms like I've been fucking dealing with for fucking almost 15 months. Which is some bullshit. And I had to fight to even have the energy to record these. That's why it's my once a week caffeine. I know. Because and I'm going to just fucking crash on the couch after this. So that's why you want to try to lower your chances of this shit. Because this blows. And so I'm just waiting for someone to have a solution that will either work or I just finally need it. So do what you can to prevent this. Regardless. Other housekeeping, of course, wherever you're watching this, be sure to like it. And if you're on YouTube, and even if you're not, youtube.com/everyshowjo, you can go there, give me a sub. It's free, and you get notifications when this content or any other content goes live. So super easy, right? And you get notifications, right? Easy, best, awesome. Plus, it helps me out. One day, once I hit a certain number, they will give me ad revenue. It's fabled. It's elaborate. It makes me like a quarter of a penny or something off of those ads that you skip after 6 seconds. I don't know. Like I might have in that intro. Click on YouTube videos. So yeah, of course, the other thing you can do to support is patreon.com/everyshowjo. Helps me out with, normally the gas money, ticket costs, might even, if we can get that up high enough, we could probably turn it into a fund for Uber or Lyft. Just rides to and from these venues so I don't have to worry about tired driving. And yeah, I am still scarred in my brain. Less than Jake, where I ended up attacking with my friend Mandy, but ended up just fucking on the ground, hanging out, talking because I couldn't stand anymore. And then sat in my car, not knowing if it was safe enough for me to drive in my state. So definitely easier if I can find a way to the venues and back. And maybe try. Well, I like to try still. I miss this stuff. Regardless, we're going on longer tangents. But patreon.com/everyshowjo. And it's like buying me, a beer a month, a soda a month at a mid-sized venue, anything like that. Also, just consider like a tip. Perfect, right? You can even do that on Facebook now. Like at stars, or you can tip stars. Fun stuff. The other thing that it helps fund is everyshowjo.com. You can actually go over there and check out photos I've taken over the years now. I've been doing this with the camera since 2017 now. Write-ups telling you why I think bands are awesome, like Cheek Face, because fucking Cheek Face is amazing, so check them out. All that kind of awesome stuff. And most recently, Devin K and the Solutions, finally getting to see them. Also getting to see Celeste, open on with Plane Crash, Bocat surprisingly on there. You can see me write all about that on the website, along with all the older stuff I've put up there. So yeah. And of course, other things. Thank you to Valdor's for the camera you see recording these every week. I appreciate it. And, maybe it helps my complexion. I don't know. Or see if I have a 5 o'clock shadow. We'll look at this later. Also, the music you're hearing underneath here, that's the Limit Club, one of my favorites here in Phoenix. With Like Wild Birds is the song. And so, super awesome. Super favorite people. Everything. So, throw that out there. I'm realizing I don't need these. I can do this without. But also, other things I like to mention every week is fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, sexism, all this bullshit that's just dehumanizing everyone and everything. And, just fuck hate. People are masking issues, are using them as scapegoats to take away people's basic human rights, and that's some bullshit. I like to throw out stuff that go support, and, I've actually put it all together in a nice, where you can find all the links over at everyshowjo.com/get involved. So, and if you go to everyshowjoe.com and click the Let's Get Involved in the menu bar, you can also find these with links to like RAIN, helping victims of rape, sexual assault, incest, help. We got 1 in 10 in there. A great organization helping out LGBTQIA youth, which is awesome. The National Center for Transgender Equality. Got Punk Rock Saves Lives, Sidewalk Project, all that you can find there on everyshowjoe.com/get involved. So go check that out and support, and let's just make this place a better place and bring some more positivity to the world. That's what we all really need. And then, of course, as always, how do you support your favorite musicians, your favorite bands? Simply put, best, easiest, direct way. Maybe not at least for like 90 days and only at certain Live Nation venues. There's some bullshit if you look into it now that I've learned more. But buy the merch directly from the artists through their stores, through all that kind of stuff. And yeah, buy their shirts, their CDs, their Bandcamp albums, their vinyls, all that kind of stuff there. As it's slightly getting cooler, oh god, I can't. I want to say handkerchief. If someone does make a handkerchief, though, super cool too. Scarf, that's what I was looking for. Scarf. And you can tell I wear lots of scarves here in Phoenix. But yeah, so go support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists. Most directly, simplest, best way, right? Of course, NEVA then. NEVASSOC.org, their social media where I've kind of learned a little bit about what Live Nation announced and some of the stuff. And through other avenues too. But regardless, they are a good organization. They're representing our favorite independent venues across the country because they didn't have representation in 2020, and now they do. And so you can donate to them. They got an emergency fund for venues, which unfortunately, RIP Lost Leaf, let's pour one out figuratively for one of the best that used to be now. But they are there to support the venues that they can with an emergency fund, plus helping lobbying and represent their interests in our government. So throw that out there. But the most fun, enjoyable, exciting way is to see that favorite artist right there, 5 feet from your eyes, face, nose. But yeah, simplest, easiest, best ways. Go just watch them live and shout the lyrics back at them as they're screaming them, and I think most of them appreciate that, all that kind of awesome stuff. And so I like to throw that out there every week. Of course, we'll start with tonight, the 29th. All times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard times, because we don't do daylight savings here. Crazy, I know. But makes it a little easier, except in the digital age. More confusing. Hopefully I did the math right on the streams that are on here. But let's get right into it. I was wearing it last week because I had them on the music underneath. Snailmate Stress Sandwich album release show, which this thing is a fucking banger. It started at 5. We got Bethany Home, we got Let Alone, we got The Woodworks, we've got Jaffe's Descent, Practically People, KRXS, Birth of Monsters, Casual Divorce, Bay Window, and more at the trunk space, where they do ask, please, kindly, courteously to your fellow person next to you, wear a mask when you're inside there. 5 p.m. start, though, for that awesomeness. I even think they said they had a food truck. Like, this thing is a big deal. You can even buy some of that Snailmate hot stress sauce and put it on the food if you're a person who enjoys spicier taste. My taste buds apparently are not as catered to the burning, but it's still a good taste until it starts burning. So go check it out. Speaking of other awesome things, happy birthday to Katie May. It's her birthday, her dirty 30, as she's calling it, birthday bash. With Charles Chester, Carmer, I'm going to keep doing it. Red McAdam and Lemmy Adams with Katie May and the Lyrication, her own band, and DJ Dana at the Dirty Drummer. That one, 7:30 p.m. start at the Dirty Drummer, yes. 8 o'clock start, sorry. We've also got 3 Bad Jacks with Tin Can Screamers and the Voodoo at the Yucca Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. We got Of Concrete and Fire, a showcase of Arizona punk rock, they're calling it, with AG Session, Sick in the Head, Victim, and the Kentucky Rifles, Debocalypse, and Zero Gravity at the Palo Verde Lounge, 8 p.m. We got Rattlesnake Suitcase with the Last House Band, The Muzz, and Rock and Acoustic Duo at the Starlight Lounge, 7 p.m. And also this one popping up, and I think there's another band. It's at least what the information I could find was the Pubes are playing with also some awesomeness of the Blood Feud family singers. Blood Feud family singers are a Falk How, plus more. 8 p.m. start for that. And if you're hanging at home like me, and you're not paying attention to the Diamondbacks game, Then you got Scott Klopfenstein over on his Twitch, always streaming, twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein, of Once Real Big Fish, of the Littlest Man Band, of Being Awesome. See? Simple, easy. 9 p.m. start for him. And then, yeah, let's roll into Saturday with some really cool stuff. Like, I mean, all of this is cool, right? But some cool returning bands, if I can make it out, would be awesome. We got Captain Mutante and Los Liripes, both back up here in Phoenix, playing with Birth of Monsters, Asswipe Junkies, and Sheree, I think it's pronounced, at Yucca Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. We got the Conveyor single release show with Pride Through Strife, some awesome people too, and Haley Green Band, also more awesome people. I mean, all these people are just good, awesome people. Tom Kamugai, I apologize, I'm probably butchering. But at the last exit, 8 p.m., we've got Overthinking's first birthday party. Happy birthday, Overthinking. Band that's on that list. Once I am healthy and of normal energy, we are getting out to watch you. Overthinking, Blended Echoes, Tax Fraud, and Bliss at the Trunk Space, where they do ask you please mask inside as a courtesy to your fellow person next to you. 7 p.m. start for that. We also got Redoubt with JJCNV and Lilac Angel at the Palo Verde Lounge, 8:30 p.m. We got Cyclone Jack and the Hallucinating Hacks. That's a good alliteration. And plus some favorites too. Spicy Mayo at Chopper John's, 8 p.m. And then if you're looking for an escape to the north, which will now be even more comfortable since it's cooler down here, we got Chrome Rhino and the Joeys for a fucking banger at the Federal up in Prescott, 7 p.m. Look at Three Bad Jacks going up north from here with the Blissons, some other just awesome dudes if you haven't seen. They're going to be at Yucca North, 8 p.m. We've got Kepi Show with Kepi Gooley, always on his Facebook, streaming bright and early, 9 a.m. our time, and throughout the week, usually randomly streaming, so give him a follow. But some awesome stuff there, and another happy person you can just watch stream. And then Sunday rolling in, we got a couple. We got a good one here in Phoenix. We got Danielle Durack with Ellie Furman and Sarah Summer at the Valley Bar, 8 p.m. for that. That's actually pretty late for a Valley Bar show. That's crazy. Enjoy it. We also, if you're looking for an escape down to Tucson, AJJ is back playing a show with Sad Park. Also, this is a banger if you can make it down there. Foot Ox, 191 Tool down in Tucson, 8 p.m. And then, if you're hanging out at home and maybe not watching football or looking for a distraction from your football team, 2 p.m. you can tune in for Bite Me Baby's usual music stream, twitch.tv/BiteMeBaby, and, put in requests for their own stuff, some covers, all that kind of stuff. So have some fun and hang out. Monday rolling around, we got Tiger Cub with the Props, Viper Club, and Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. Tuesday, we've got, this one's going to be a banger. I know Corey, Thrash Can, really been looking forward to this. If he even gets this far in this video. But we got Slapshot with Sheer Terror, Skullcrack, and Overstand at Yucca Tap Room, 7 p.m. We also got the Postal Service fucking back for, 20th? Is it 20th years already? Fucking Death Cat for Cutie and fucking band I want to catch one of these days, the Beths, and that's at the Arizona Financial Theater, 7 p.m. Got the Foo Fighters for you guys, for your dad rock fans. I mean, I guess it's regular rock fans too. But with the Breeders, a Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater, 7:30 p.m. We've got Chris Murray's Blue Beat live stream, always on his Facebook, 5 p.m. Plus, wake up bright and early. You got Bite Me Bambi doing some streaming at 7 a.m. over on their Twitch. And in the evening, you got Scott Klopfenstein doing that shift at 9 p.m. Wednesday rolling in, and we got Heckin' Hump Day, as they're calling it here. A little more kind of alliteration, yeah. Featuring Parade of Horribles, 10 Ply, Fixed Reaction, and Rad Pinkard over at Rips Fire, 9 p.m. We also got Scott Klopfenstein usually streaming at the morning times on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. over on his Twitch. And then Thursday, we got some awesome people playing. We got Okinawa Plane Crash, who are just awesome. With Practical People, Sam Ray Club, and Lou of You at the Trunk Space, where again, they do ask you as courtesy mask for your fellow person while you're in that building. We also got Jason DeVore's Homecoming show at Pub Rock Live, 9 p.m. Plus Scott Klopfenstein's other morning shift over on his Twitch at 9 a.m. Then Friday, we got a few things, and I put this at the top because it looks like we want to help out our friend over at the Palo Verde, Chuck. It's a Chuck Off, as they're calling it. It's a benefit show. It's a 2-day show, but, this is always Friday to Friday, so I'll tell you about Saturday next week. But it's a show to benefit Chuck of the Palo, who started chemo and radiation for his inoperable cancer. And it's featuring Glitter Vomit, Fuck All You People, and Cadaver Dabadoos on Friday night at the Palo Verde, 8 p.m. And then for other awesome stuff, we've got Amazing Exploding with El Googly Diablo and Bounce House at Taproom 120, 7:30 p.m. We've got the Reckless Ones with Trash Can Romeos, the DeVillains, and the Voodoo at Yucca Tap, 7:30 p.m. And we've got the Indigenous Tattoo and Music Festival Day 1. It's also multiple days. To put it on here because the res tones are definitely one that are awesome. And, the whole thing probably is. It's more variety. I just don't know. It's the bands on here. One Way Sky, Neon Natives, and more. It's at the Liquiva Hotel and Casino starting at 2 p.m. We got Desert Sky opening reception of visual art by the best friends, as they called themselves, Ryan Avery and Emily Svetrino at the Trunk Space, which I'm started on here. I know it's not music technically, but they are awesome people and wanted to showcase it. And it's also their birthday, I believe, so go wish them a happy birthday. But they debut over the Trunk Space where they do ask you just mask, please, inside. 6 p.m. start for that one. And it's got Klopp sign at 9 p.m. over on his Twitch. So, yeah, some awesome stuff for the next week. And, we're going in October. So, hopefully, the trend of slowly lowering temperatures will be continuing. Next week, my dad found a nice way to get me into nature a little bit without having to do an exertive hike that will kill this stupid chronic fatigue. So we're going to be going on the Verde Canyon Railway, I think is what it's called. So Thursday, Friday, I'll figure out if I'm recording on Friday when I get back or if I'm going to be pre-recording. We'll figure it out. Stay tuned for that. But until then, enjoy some of these show suggestions. And I'm sure at the very least, there's always one band on them. And usually everything around them is awesome. So, can't go wrong. But I guess that's all I got. So until next week, take care.